You got your charger with you? What kind of charger is that? Oh my God.
Check it now.
Look in that closet, man. It may be something, bro. And
now you're live. Now you're live.
Now
you're live.
Now you're live.
Okay.
Oh,
bro, you can see when you're live. You got the red thing in the corner that says live.
That's like them joints like $20, ain't they?
Yo, we are live. G5 Jeff TV. We got
BoxingFirst Vlog.
BoxingFirst Vlog is in the building. We got the VP Shane in the building. Technical difficulties on my end. I thought we was live for about 15 minutes and I didn't know. So that's my fault. I'm capping the ship and I'll take that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we all up in the sand and got the ship on the beach.
Yeah.
Bro, we were talking for like 15 minutes strong, didn't realize we were live.
Yeah, we were talking for like
2, so I'm glad ain't nobody see that, man. Because the boy Ray probably put a hit out on me when he get his food stamps.
That's a blooper. That's a blooper for sure. But I'm pretty sure, Blunt, you're not gonna have a problem repeating it. But you had a quick message.
I don't want to. I'm scared.
You don't want to? You don't want to?
No, man. This dude Ray Hefner.
The reason why I'm laughing so hard, yeah.
You tapped into the breakdown and prediction, so I hope you dive in on this live. And take it easy, my guy. Sergey Derevyanchenko is a respectable fighter, but he about to get dog walked. And just it's that simple.
Blunt, say it with your chest. Blunt, say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
He about to get dog walked, Playboy.
No. Before we were off live, you're a dog in this thing. You're talking. You're a dog.
Yeah, man, you're doing too much, man. Fuck that shit, then, Phil. You know what I mean? Click clack. You know what I mean? Fuck it, my dude. Take it easy. If you got a yardstick, you want to put a couple hundred on something. Let's do that. We can send the money.
Name drop.
What's the name? What's his name? Again,
Ray Hefner.
Ray Hefner. Hold on.
I thought it was Hoffenpfeifer.
In the comment section of my video, Jamal Charlo, Sergey Derevyanchenko breakdown and prediction video. There's a guy named Ray Hefner.
I'm gonna read all this shit too, bro.
For you. We're looking for you.
We need to get a milk box and put his face in a milk box.
He gonna be MIA after this live, pimp.
Yeah,
he gonna be MIA. Where that shit at, man? I want to read some of the stuff he was saying.
Yeah, we can do that. BoxingFirst Vlog is looking for you. Because he's looking for you. VP Shane is looking for you, and I'm looking for you. So if you're
I just want to see.
Okay, here's the first one. Charlo does not knock Sergey out. You guys must not watch boxing. Charlo will be there to be hit. That's the number one. Then he said J-Rock has no chin. Derevyanchenko has a great chin. That's number two. Number three is going to be a good fight, but Charlo is hittable. I've even seen Sergey throw a lot of punches. If Charlo doesn't bring his A+ game, he will get beat. Okay, he sounded like he backpedaling a little bit. Then he went ham again. If he can handle Triple G and Jacob, Charlo will not knock him out. Charlo went 12 with Brandon Adams. So that sounds like you throwing cap at Brandon Adams. As if he's not a solid dude. You capping on Brandon Adams? I don't like that myself. Cause ain't nothing that we doing in our videos throwing shade on anybody. You coming into the comment section as if the dude is not the WBC title holder. Derevyanchenko don't have no belt. He coming off of 2 straight losses. Pump your brakes, Playboy. He the smaller fighter.
It's not 2 straight losses. He won after the Jacobs.
That didn't matter. If whoever he beat, we don't know who he is, so that don't count. He coming off 2 straight losses. When it matters, to the names. You feel what I'm talking about? That being said, my guy, he's the smaller dude. He's the slower dude. He's the less experienced fighter. Y'all keep talking
about the less experienced fighter. I don't know if he's a less experienced fighter. Don't know about that.
First of all, you cannot tell me a guy that got 28 fights is not more experienced than a guy that has 15 fights.
Yeah, in the pool,
I can because Lomachenko's more experienced than Teofimo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
From an
you want to
amateur
talk?
standpoint.
So when y'all say experience, we just gonna leave it overall career. I don't know
Hold
what
on.
he
So
did.
But the reason why I have to do that is because if you're gonna use that, then you're gonna have to start looking at it as the fact that everything comes with context. So if you look at the likes of Lomachenko, if you just look at him as a freeweight world champion after 11 fights, then you're gonna feel like, well, why doesn't the likes of Boots become a freeweight world champion after 11 fights? You have to use context. So certain fighters, because of their amateur background, you have to use context.
Hold on, Shane. Let me stop you right there. That's a good point because I would have brought that up with Lomachenko because I do say that he's experienced, but he's one of the few. So Shane, Sergey Derevianchenko, can you give us a little bit of his amateur background since we?
From what I know of Sergey Derevianchenko, he had I think it's over 200 plus amateur fights. And what you need to know, Blunt, is in the amateurs, and I think Sergey Derevianchenko went to the Olympics as well. If he didn't, he definitely went to the World Championship for Ukraine. But one thing you got to understand, Blunt, is in Eastern Europe, not like where I'm from in Europe, but in Eastern Europe, amateurs and boxing for your country is the most important thing. It's literally more important than winning a world title. If you go on Beterbiev's page or Voldik's page or Usyk's page, go on all of their pages, they're all former world champions. But the first thing they have on their bio is Olympic gold medalist or Olympic silver medalist or Olympian. Is because winning the Olympics or winning something for their country is the biggest achievement you can have in Eastern Europe. That's a fact.
Well, let me pump your brakes right there, bro. This ain't Eastern Europe. This the United States of America. And
I know, but you said he's more experienced.
Everything. Hold up, bro. Let me cut you. I listened to you. You shot your spiel. I'm about to shut that amateur shit down. Because when I said what I said, it had nothing to do with amateurs. I'm talking professional records. That's what you come into the fight with. Nobody comes into the fight talking about, oh, well, I won 300 amateur fights. Nobody cares. We're in the professional level. So that's what I'm saying. He's the least experienced fighter based on.
Okay, I'll throw something back at you then. If you're going to go professionals, has Charlo, and I'm not saying Derevianchenko will win. I'm just saying, has Charlo fought an A-grade fighter? Has he fought an A-level fighter? Has he fought an A-level fighter?
Yeah, he fought J-Rock. J-Rock
is not A-level. J-Rock is not A-level.
J-Rock was A-level.
J-Rock is not A-level.
Y'all, you gonna stop, Jeff? You being a little bit.
Hold on, Shane. Hold on. Wait.
Go on.
Hold on. Good, no, because this one, no. Me and Vlog about to get on the same page real quick because this is Shane. This is what Vlog and I do. Like when we have a conversation, like he'll say something and I'll instantly jump in, or I might say something and he may instantly jump in. This is gonna be one of those moments where me and him gonna get on the same page right now. So J-Rock fought Charlo, right? J-Rock was a contender. He was a up and coming contender, and that was his first title fight. That was his first big fight. So for that reason alone, he was not A-level. He was still in the prospect stage.
But he's still not A-level now. I still would even put him A-level now.
I can agree with that after the fact, but we talking about at the time. At the
time, he was not A-level. He was not
A-level then neither.
He was just a prospect at that time. He was a hot prospect, but he wasn't A-level at that time. Now, we was talking after he beat Hurd.
I still wouldn't call him A-level.
No,
I still wouldn't even say he's A-level.
But he was B-level. He was B-level then.
He was B-level.
He was the high. That was the highest point he was in his career. But when he fought Charlo, he was on the prospect stage. He was in his biggest victory was Nick Gallimore before that Charlo fight. That was his biggest victory. So he wasn't A-level. He wasn't at his peak. He wasn't at his peak during that Charlo fight. Charlo, you can make an argument he was almost at his peak at around that time. He was at 154 and he was a champion. Like he was slaughtering shit. You know what I'm saying?
The reason why I
wasn't J.A. Blunt. You know, me and you we'll go back and forth all day about a topic, but J-Rock he from the city. He from the city. So you know I'm not
based on the position he was in, maybe not A-level, but close enough to get the fight.
The The reason why I asked that is because you brought up the point of experience. And the reason why I say that is because when you look at Derevianchenko, he's fought an A-level fighter before. He's fought an A-level fighter before. So when you look at
Jacobs an A-level fighter,
I consider Golovkin an A-level fighter. I consider Golovkin. No, I mean, I wouldn't consider Derevianchenko
the fight against Golovkin again. At that time, Golovkin is not. Golovkin is on the second. He on the other side of this boxing.
But why is Golovkin not an A-level fighter? The fight before many people say pound for pound number one is Canelo. Many people say he beat Canelo. That was a fight. That was a fight. What 2 fights before? So you can't really
hold on. We got people in. Slurvin, what's going on with you? Davidian Simmons said, "What's up?" What's going on, bro? Listen, y'all, we just in here talking a little boxing. We kind of just unscripted right now, but that's just what we do. We were gonna talk about yesterday's fights, but we on this Derevianchenko Jamal thing right now, so we gonna get that out the way, and then we'll get into some of the fights from yesterday. Yeah, but go ahead.
One last thing about this fight, bro. We know the fight going down. We probably gonna see it different as far as experience, things like that. But what I think is something that's important is this guy tapped in about the spread. Now I know, Young Buck, you probably don't tap in on the gambling side as much, but I look at that way they got the numbers is too close. It's like 135 to like 165.
You talking about Shane don't tap into the lines?
Yeah, I don't know if he's
Shane is all about the lives. He about as much as I am.
Okay, I didn't know that. I mean, how old is over there to gamble? 14?
I'm 22. So
what was the line?
The last one I saw when I did my video, it was 135 payout for Sergey, and you gotta lay 165 on Charlo to get the 100. So if you bet the 100 on Sergey, you get the 235. You bet the 100 on Charlo, you only get 100. I mean, you bet the 165, you only bring it back 100. That is to me. I would have had it out of respect for the middleweight champ of the world. I'm thinking more like a 300, 275, 300, maybe about a 155 to 160 for Derevianchenko. You got to show the champ some respect. When you put the champ that close to his opponent.
But odds don't work like that. Odds don't work like that. Odds only work like that. They put odds like that because
they want even
action. You need to entice betting.
They want even action so they can get paid at the end of the day.
If they do odds like that, if they do odds like how you do it, they don't make no money. They don't make any money.
So you telling me that the fight they got Josh Warrington on they got it spread out there for that Chinese dude or Japanese guy, no disrespect to him,
Josh Taylor. His shit 3,300. So I gotta drop $3,300 to win $100 on Josh Taylor. That's because Josh Taylor, people will bet on it. That's why. If they don't know how odds will work is if you got 100 people, how much of those 100 people will bet on Josh Taylor? Probably 97 of those people will bet on Josh Taylor.
I'm gonna tell you this: nobody will because the spread is too damn high.
That's why
you're only looking for professional gamblers when you make a spread that high. You're not looking for.
I don't think you get what I mean. Before the spread,
what you mean?
No. Before the spread,
I don't agree with what they're doing.
No, before the spread's even made, before they even make the odds, they will ask themselves this question: out of 100 people, how much people will bet on Josh Taylor? 97 or 98. Because of that, they're gonna make the spread so uneven because they want those people to bet because they don't want all of those people betting on Josh Taylor because they don't make no money back. That's how they make the money back off a loss. They don't make the money back off a win. They make the money back off a loss. So they make the favorite so high that people have to take a gamble. That's why.
Let me take a jab at that real quick. Blunt, I'll give you a good example. Hold on a second. I'll give you a good example. Take Tyson Buster Douglas, right? Tyson Buster Douglas was like 42 to 1.
Something like that.
42 to 1, right? So, he was the baddest man on the planet. He was mowing everything down. He was unstoppable. So, at that particular time, you know, you put money on Tyson. It's good money. Like, you know what I'm saying? You knew he was going to knock somebody the fuck out. So, they set it at 42 to 1 strictly because they didn't want everybody betting on Tyson, because if everybody bet on Tyson and the odds is too low, the casino, the bookies is gonna go bankrupt. They're gonna
exactly. That's what he's trying to say.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what he's. That's
from a bookie standpoint. I know. I know how you're looking at it. I know how you're looking at it. You're looking at it
common sense.
Right. You're looking at it from a common sense boxing competitive standpoint. I know how you're looking at it. I'm telling you from a how a bookie is looking at it. I understand what both of y'all saying. Let's address this from a straight boxing.
Hey man, I got to get my charger, bro. Y'all keep chopping.
Okay. So basically, what we got Mando Jr. in the building. What's up? We can get to your question in a second. David Simmons said, great content. I really appreciate y'all. We appreciate you. Davidian, if you got an Instagram, drop your Instagram in the chat. We'll send you a link. If you want to jump on, you can jump on. Mando Jr., same thing. So Shane, basically what Vlog is saying from a competitive standpoint, take the bookie part out. Like, take the logic with the bookie out. If you had to set a line for Sergey Derevianchenko and Jamal Charlo from a straight boxing standpoint, I'm trying to think what would the odds be from the European ratio. It's minus 165 for Charlo, so he's the favorite. So
I mean, me personally, if I was doing it, I would probably have it where it's probably.
How much if you, from a straight boxing standpoint, how would you put it where how much would you have to put down on Charlo to win 100? Straight boxing.
Probably like 140. So
you thinking right around where they have it.
Yeah, about 140.
Now Blunt is saying, you're saying 300, right? You had to drop 275, 300.
To win 100.
I think 275, 300 is too high. I think that's too high. I think 140 is too low. I would say probably for Charlo, I would say 175, 180. Me personally.
Again, I'm still, when we're talking about that fight, and I'll be honest, I hear what Jeff's saying, and I know why Jeff picked him to win by knockout. I hear that 100%. I see all of that, but in the same breath, I also feel like you can't underestimate someone who is very good at winning rounds. He's very good at winning rounds, and I can see him winning a lot of rounds. But I'll be honest. If he doesn't knock him out, I think it's gonna be hard for him to win the fight. That's me being honest.
Charlo.
If Charlo doesn't knock him out,
I want for Vlog jump in after I make this comment. The reason why I disagree.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
No, I want you to say no. We want you to say something. Hold on. The reason I disagree with that, Shane, is for this reason. Number one is the Charlo pay-per-view. It's gonna be hard for Derevianchenko to get a decision in this fight. Yes, he's very good at winning rounds, but he's a shorter guy. He's a smaller guy. I don't think he's physically stronger than Charlo neither. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't think he needs to be. You don't need to be if we're talking about winning rounds, boxing is 101. Hit and not get hit. If you're talking about activity, if you're talking about hit and not get hit, who do I see landing more punches in a round? I see Derevianchenko landing more punches in a. If he doesn't knock him out, one thing you got to look at, Charlo loads up on a lot of punches. He loads up on a lot of punches. So for every single he throws, Derevianchenko's throwing 3 or 4. So I'm going to land more punches because I have a higher ratio because I'm throwing more punches. So if you don't knock me, go on.
So do you think this is going to be a classic situation of one guy landing more punches, but the other guy landing the more effective shots, the more powerful shots? You think that's how the fight gonna go? Okay,
that's how the fight's gonna go.
All right. I don't think Shane heard your breakdown of prediction video. So can you give us?
Yeah, he don't fuck with me. He don't like this real shit. So he only listens to the mainstream people and shit. You know, y'all right?
No. Let me address that right now.
Y'all fuck with us niggas and shit.
Let me address that right now, yeah? It's not even got anything to do with that. I don't watch boxing videos point blank period because me personally, sometimes I don't even watch Jeff's videos. The only reason why I watch
he don't watch half of mine.
The only reason why I watch Jeff's videos is because sometimes the reason why I don't even watch Jeff's videos sometimes because most of the videos he's done, we've spoken about it before. So I don't really waste my time watching it back. And then the reason why I don't watch other YouTube videos is because 9 times out of 10, I don't believe anybody in boxing knows more about boxing than me. That's why. That's me being honest.
First of all, my dude, I'm gonna tell you, you too young to think that you know more about boxing than somebody that walked around this planet twice your age. So you are a little bit conceited with that one. But you know, I get it.
I get why you said that. I get why you said that. I mean, I'm not even talking about you personally, so you even have to take that one personal.
I feel like you is. I don't like it. I'm coming to London tomorrow. No, I'm just fucking.
No, it's both. Honestly, it's one of them ones where it's because I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm waiting for the guy to prove me wrong.
Quick tap in on my joint. I pretty much called it the same as Jeff. I got it at 8th round stoppage. I believe in the fight, we're going to see different Charlos. We're going to see the counterpuncher. We're going to see the fighter that advances. We're going to see a fighter that takes a good shot. I do think Derevianchenko is going to try to load up. I don't know what his money shot is, but whatever his money shot is, I believe he's going to try to get it off. And I think Charlos...
I agree with you. Me personally, I don't give Derevianchenko any chance in hell in stopping Charlo. Derevianchenko don't have much power.
Yeah, so, I don't think any of us are saying that.
I mean, from what we're saying from Charlo, we're going to see the ability to take a money shot, the ability to absorb. We're going to see those different styles of boxer, advanced boxer, counterpuncher, some jab work, some good defense.
How good is... This is my question to you guys. How good do you rate the Charlo's long game? Because that's gonna be important in this fight.
You mean just on the outside?
On the outside, on the back foot.
To me, that's the worst part of this game. Like I think his boxing.
I couldn't hear you say it again, bro.
Me?
No, vlog. Say that one more time, bro.
I think that's one of the worst parts of his game.
That's gonna get exposed against
like the boxing. You're saying his long game, the boxing, the 1-2
outside. His long game on the outside.
I think that's the worst part, but that's a part that we'll see. He's gonna have to use it.
That's a part that has to be good because I don't care who you are. When you fight Derevianchenko, he's running up in that. He's running up in the kitchen. He's running up there.
Get your shit. No, I'm just playing with you. I'm just talking to my son. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Tell me say what's up.
Jeff brought up a good point when he said that Charlo is one of the fighters, unlike Jacobs and Golovkin, who actually does counter. So I do take that on board. But at the same time, with that single, if the single don't land, Derevianchenko is still in the kitchen. If he's still in the kitchen and he's still working, I put money on Derevianchenko winning that exchange. In terms of on a points perspective. From a points perspective, I feel like he's going to win the exchange. I do feel like there's a chance that single, if it does land on Derevianchenko, it's going to cause him problems, especially the uppercut. Don't get me wrong. I can see him stopping him with the uppercut. But it's just my worry is I don't rate Charlo's long game. I don't rate his back foot game. So I feel at some point he's going to get on the inside and he's going to outwork him. That's my worry.
Well, it seemed like in terms of the outside game, it seemed like both of y'all are saying the same thing. Like that's not a strong point of Charlo. And Vlog, you're saying you're probably going to see that in this fight. He's going to fight a better outside game than you usually see. That's where you're going with it?
No, I don't think it's going to be better, but I just think it's something he's going to have to incorporate. You see what I mean? We're not going to see that Mexican style toe-to-toe. He's got to diversify the game, show Derevianchenko different things. Because if you're doing the same thing, a fighter like Derevianchenko, he going to size that up and he going to figure out what he got to do to counter it. With Charlo being a decent boxer, he's, you know what I mean? We know he's not Purnell and all of that, but he can box, but he's a better fighter. So he's going to have to box a little bit, fight a little bit, counter punch. You see what I mean? And show a good chin too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think, go to the comments, Jeff, because you got a few comments. All right. Mando Jr. Start with Mando Jr.
Mando Jr. I'm thinking of doing a parlay bet of $100 at Jamal Charlo and then Teofimo Lopez win their fights. I'll let me respond to that. That's gonna be you're gonna to be honest with you, bro. To be on the safe side, I would split them bets up. The only way I would do a parlay if it was like 3 or more. If you're only doing 2 and you have $100, I would split them because the payout's not going to be that much different. So if you go 1-1, you'll be okay. But if you go 1-1 under a parlay, you just flat out lose. You see what I'm saying? Right. So I would do 2 single bets. I would just bet the Charlo fight on 1 ticket, bet the Teofimo fight on another ticket, unless you're adding multiple fights onto that parlay.
They're not even on the same day anyway, so they're
not on the same day.
Well, no, I got a parlay like that out right now. I had Boots, FA, I got both Charlos, and I got the Taylor.
Yeah, but you got multiple fights though. It's multiple fights.
That's what. So your advice is correct. Your advice is correct. I don't know about Teofimo in there though. I'm not a worrier to me.
Yeah,
I just went and bet on that fight. Like it's that close.
What's the odds on that fight?
I didn't see any numbers yet on that one.
Loma's gonna be a high favorite.
To be honest, if Loma's a high favorite, I would take Teofimo for bet purposes.
Just for that, but would you put him on a parlay though?
Yeah,
but to be fair, if you're gonna go with Teofimo, you might as well go all the way and go Teofimo by knockout because he's not winning on points.
Yeah,
there's no way he's winning on points.
Now, if I was to bet that fight, I would bet distance. I don't think nobody get knocked out.
Teofimo can't win on points. Teofimo can't.
No, that's what I'm saying. If I was to bet that fight, I would just bet it to go to distance.
Oh, okay. You can, Shane. You can bet that.
Yeah, I know you can. 12. But I know you can. But if you're gonna bet it to go the distance, you might as well go all the way and bet on Loma to win on points because Teofimo is not winning on points. There's no way.
Yeah, if you just bet the fight going the whole distance, if that's your bet, then it doesn't matter who wins as long as
you might as well go all the way in terms of betting purposes for money.
I'm a safe bettor though. Like I try to do the safest one. Like you know what I mean.
I'm telling you, it's safe to say that Teofimo's not winning on points. I'll put $1,000 on that. I'll put $1,000 right now.
I'm gonna roll with you on that one because I'm so borderline on that fight. I would have to get some advice to lay money one way or another. Like really, somebody had to be in my ear the way Shane talking to us right now.
We're gonna do a live on that anyway. We got Will Stokes in the building. Will Stokes, what's up with you?
You can jump in.
UKN strong. Hey Will, you want to jump in? We got Mando Jr. I think the odds are like that because of the Korobov fight. Blunt, you want to talk about that? You know what? Let's get some clarification on that because I don't know exactly what he means.
Is that the fight he went the distance?
No, he's talking about the Charlo fight. The Charlo
Korobov
odds.
Yeah, that's the one I got that clip in, and that's why I was showing he got a chin because he was taking some shots. in that fight.
He was walking into the straight left hand all fight.
Yeah, but he was taking it like a champ. You gotta credit a fighter who's showing they got a chin.
Yeah,
but the reason why I wouldn't
pay too much grandma hitting you in the mouth.
The reason why I wouldn't pay too much attention to that is because Korobov, because Charlo fought since then. He fought Adams since then, and he looked good in the Adams fight. So I wouldn't pay too much attention to that Korobov fight, to be honest. Korobov is nowhere near similar to Derevianchenko. He's nothing similar to Derevianchenko.
And Korobov is a southpaw. Korobov is a southpaw as well, so that's two completely different styles. You know, but yeah, Charlo showed he had a chin in that fight because Korobov can crack. He can crack. He's not no soft puncher. Like he can crack. So you definitely have to. You got to factor in somebody's chin.
And he's tricky as well. Korobov is tricky.
Korobov is tricky. Actually, that's the fight that actually sold me on Charlo. That's the fight that sold me on Charlo.
But to me, he lost a lot of rounds in that fight as well.
He did lose a lot of rounds in that fight, but that's the thing. He put it together when he had to. Like, Korobov is not the easiest guy to figure out. He's not the easiest southpaw to figure out. So it takes a whole different type of fighter to actually figure a southpaw out and then capitalize off of it. Because you can figure a southpaw out, but by the time you do that, the fight might be over. That's what happens a lot of times when guys fight Lara. You know what I mean? By the time you figure him out, it's round 9, round 10, and you down on the cards. Charlo figured out Korobov halfway through the fight, and he was able to capitalize and really start getting some good work in. So
what's the first fight we covering today?
A vlog.
Yep.
Let's talk F.A. Ajagba. I know that's your lane. Let's talk F.A. Ajagba. Let's talk about
they need to give me. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If you just give me 30 days with that dude, I'll clean him up, bro. The boy that I don't know who he working with, bro, because it's literally no improvement. It's not even like you getting in there showing me you worked on something in camp. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna try this because this is what we did for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Let me see if I can go in here. He's not doing anything different. It's like he working out with workout warriors. Bro, this is boxing. You need instructors. You need teachers that's gonna mold you, not change what you do. Again, like I said, he's no dancer. You know what I mean? The dude is not, you know what I mean? He moved like a robot, but you can teach a robot to do some new things, though. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not seeing any improvement, so I don't even know what the switch was for. Like, if you was going to come in and get punched in the face like this, you could have stayed over there at PBC.
The problem with me when it comes to Ajagba, and this is the problem I have with all of these, it's not just Ajagba. I have it with Daniel Dubois, I have it with Joe Joyce, I have it with Hrgovic, I have it with most of these upcoming prospects. I have all of these upcoming prospects. They don't spend enough time on the defensive side of their game. They rely
Can you say that again?
They don't
say that one more time. Say it one more time, Shane.
They don't spend enough time on the defensive side of their game. There's no defense to their game. It's just
hold on, Shane. Blunt says that all the time. Like, he says that all of the time, that trainers do not spend enough time on the defensive side of the game. But Shane, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Blunt, I'm gonna hook you up. There's a fighter there's a Croatian fighter. So I'm gonna make you watch. He's a prospect. He's on the come up. He's a fighter. He's slick. He's a good slick fighter. I'm gonna send you a link on him and make you watch.
What division?
Heavyweight. He's one of the only heavyweights that I
send it to me too.
Yeah,
I think they brought him up last night because they did like a world tour of the prospects from each country. You know, we got Big Baby.
What's his name?
They brought this guy.
His name was Peter Mias.
I think so. What, he got like 8 fights? He got like 8 or 9?
He's 12 fights, 0 losses. But apparently he beat Hrgovic in the amateurs, and he's one of the only fighters to stop Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson went the distance with Ruiz. He went the distance with Dubois, Gorman, Hrgovic. and he ended up stopping him after all 4 of those guys went the distance with him. Peter Mias just stopped him. So
yeah, send us the links. Send us the
but
links.
he's a real slick.
Okay. Hey, quick
nice.
name I wanted to ask you about. Dempsey McKean. 17-0. Supposed to be from out y'all way somewhere.
Dempsey McKean. Heavyweight.
Heavyweight.
Yeah,
17-0.
Can I jump? Can I?
Nah, I ain't heard of
Yeah, you got that name on your tongue, Jeff?
Yeah. Dempsey McKean, Shane. I'm gonna tell you where Vlog's getting that from. Dempsey McKean is the last guy that Johnny Rice fought before he fought Ajagba, and he got TKO'd in that fight. The guy named Dempsey McKean. He's 17-0. I think he was like 12 knockouts. Vlog.
Yeah,
like 12, 13.
And he's British.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on him. I gotta do my homework.
I don't know if he's, to be honest with you, I don't know if he's British. I don't know if he's British. I can't say
the name, you know.
Hold on. I gotta get in the comment section. I gotta get in the
Will Stokes knows him. Will Stokes knows him.
Stokes knows him. That's why I want to get to the comment section. Hold on. Will Stokes love to jump in at some point, but looking at the title of this stream, I'm thinking what you guys are talking about isn't going to be my best topic to discuss with you guys. That's cool. We'll set something up. We'll guys do a stream in the future on heavyweights. That's my specialty. We can definitely do that. I don't rate the king, but personally, he's Australian.
Okay.
Australian. Okay. So
ain't that
I know him. I know who he is. A guy. I tell you about this channel all the time, Jeff. A guy called Mr. Boxing Today. He talks a lot about this guy on his stream. So yeah, I know who that guy is. I've heard of him. I've never seen him fight, but I've heard of him definitely.
Yeah, I have to be honest with you, I've never seen him fight. I heard of the name. I've never seen him fight. I would have to watch him tape on him to see how good he is. But he
was on your heavyweight list.
Yeah,
I think IBF had him in there.
I mean, he might. I'm not 100% sure.
I just remember when you did that one video about the heavyweight rankings, and I saw him on there, and then obviously his name popped up when I was doing my homework on Johnny Rice. So.
Yeah, Johnny Rice. Johnny Rice is extremely he's extremely defensive, and his offensive game is not good.
What the fuck is your cousin?
He has physical talent. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think F.A. Ajagba did too much to help himself to market himself.
Y'all
like
these retard ass people, man. I don't fuck with retards. Homie, I don't know what to tell you.
It's like promotion, you know.
Hey, let me talk to my son, man. I'm gonna be right back.
All right. I don't think F.A. Ajagba really did anything to really help his cause. I think when it comes down to it with Ajagba, I think he needs to learn how to block shots with his gloves, because he's not gonna move his head side to side. I actually seen him get underneath a couple shots.
Yeah, but but to me, I don't pay too much attention to those shots that he gets underneath, because a lot of that's when the shot's wide. You fight a world-class fighter, they're just gonna keep it straight, and if he doesn't go back in a straight line, he keeps his head up straight, and he does everything upright. So to me, there's not much. To be fair, like you can tell he focuses too much on offense. He focuses way too much on offense.
Yeah, but he focuses a lot on offense because he really don't have anything else to bring to the table. Like, to be honest with you, he reminds me of Joe Joyce.
Facts.
He reminds me of Joe Joyce. When Blunt get back on, I'm at to ask him that. But Will Stokes said there were talks for a fight between King and Brown. Are you talking about Lucas Brown?
Lucas Brown. I heard about that.
Was that recent?
I don't know. Boxing Squared had that video up the other day. I didn't watch it, but I saw it.
I'm gonna have to do some homework on. McKean. I've never seen him fight, so I can't really comment on it. It was the last person Johnny Rice fought, so that's how he was on my radar, and also on Vlogs radar.
But yeah, Ajagba, I've not been a fan of him from this. I'm not a fan of most guys in the heavyweight division because I'm not a fan of fighters that can't defend. I don't like fighters who don't have good defense.
Stolen in the medicine cabinet. I'm back, man. I'm still being a father with these grown ass kids, bro. I apologize, fucking a lot live like that.
Blunt, do you rate Ajagba highly?
I rated Job after that fight. Nah, he's not even in the top 15.
Does he remind you of Joe Joyce? Does he remind you of Joe Joyce? He reminds me of Joe Joyce.
I like Joe Joyce a lot better. I think Joe Joyce.
I don't like Joe Joyce neither.
I just like compared to what Ajagba seeing, showing me. I like what Joe Joyce is showing me better. Not that either one of them is next level, but they both robotic. They don't. You know, they don't have that rhythm. You know how black people we got rhythm.
I got a funny question. Who's faster?
Oh, Ajagba.
Yeah, I think Jagba's faster. But to be honest, I think Joe Joyce might hit a little bit harder.
I think he hit harder. You think he hit harder than
Joe Joyce? If you're getting hit by Joe Joyce, you might as well give up boxing. This guy is slower than a fridge.
I've heard you speak on him before, so I already know how you feel about him.
I don't rate.
Oh, man.
The thing, I don't rate Joyce. I don't rate Joyce. I don't rate Ajagba. I don't rate hardly any of these heavyweights. These heavyweights have no defense whatsoever. Even like as much as people highly rate Dubois, I even think he needs to work on his defense. He's another fighter that don't have no defense. No defense. I don't like fighters that can't defend.
Oh, we got the family in here. King Louis in the building. What's up, King?
Shout out King Louis. What's good, family?
King Louis, what's up with you, bro? We got Jay Banks in the building. Jay Banks, what up? King Louis said, I don't know. They both slow. That was a sarcastic question.
I'll throw one person else in there. Who's the slowest? Joyce or Brazil?
Ooh, that's
Joyce. Brazil, his 1-2 is a lot faster than Joe Joyce could even think about throwing a 1-2.
Yo, I don't know. I gotta think about that one, yo. Did you see how slow? Yo, did you see how slow Brazil was in that Wilder fight, yo?
But
he
how
like
fast
a senior citizen in there,
though? Like he got knocked out faster than he ever threw a punch.
Yeah, but
he hit the canvas quick. He hit the
canvas real quick. Damn, who's slower? You know what? I'm gonna say Joe Joyce just a tad bit slower than Brazil, but it's close though. They two turtles. I'll tell you that much.
We got Deion Simmons.
Yeah. Let's read this one. Jamel Charlo, I believe, is going to put Sergey Derevianchenko down on the floor. Jamal Charlo's jab is nice. I can't wait until Saturday.
Marathon on the channel. The fight I'm looking forward to the most on Saturday, Jeff already know.
What? On the 20. Oh, he's Bradis and Dorticos.
Yeah, cool.
Cruiserweight.
Yeah,
Cruiserweight.
Nice.
That's gonna be a nice joint. I'm looking forward to that too. King Louis said Joe Joyce is, I guess he said he's slower.
Hey, quick question, man. You out there in London? Can you get me an autograph from Beefy Smith?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
That's my guy, man.
He like Lee. He like Beefy Smith.
All the time, baby. You got to respect that man, homie. You don't like
That's his guy. That's his guy.
You don't like him?
Liam Smith.
Smith.
No, I don't like none of the Smith brothers. I don't even like Canada. I don't like none of them.
He don't like none of the Smith brothers.
None of them can box to me. They were easy to hit. They're easy hit.
You right. They not boxers. That's a family of fighters, bro. They you for sure. You hit that one right.
And if for those who don't know, Paul Smith blocked me on Instagram as well. So
Yo, that's funny, yo. That's funny.
Oh shit, man. Speaking of that Instagram shit, this is off topic a little bit, but yo, I understand people hustle on social media, but why does that shit be turned into an irritant? Like, I feel like I'm a bitch when I gotta block somebody. Like, yo, you bugging me, my dude. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what that's about, bro. Like, I be reaching out to people. I ain't gonna lie, but I'll shoot you one message. You don't get back at me. You don't get back at me. I'm not gonna keep hitting you up as if I know you already. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro. Like,
go to the Mando Jr. comment because I actually want to address that one.
How do you rate Dillian White against those guys? Hold on. I'm assuming the guys we just talked about.
The young crop of heavyweights. He's superior to them right now. Can he get taken out by one of them? Probably so.
He could get taken out by one of them. But this is what I was saying to somebody last week. It doesn't matter what you want to say about Dillian White. His work, when you put in work in a division, it's cemented. You've cemented your position in the division. It's like certain people are pillars in a division because of the work that they've done. So even if they lose, they will always have a name. To me, Dubois, Joyce, all of these guys are unproven. Let's say if Tyson Fury was to beat Dubois, Tyson Fury wouldn't get credit for it because people would be like, he's supposed to beat Dubois. But if Tyson Fury beat Dillian White, it's a bit different because you can say, you know what, he's a legitimate contender. Dubois, Joyce, all of the Ajagba, all of these guys, Hergovich, they're not legitimate contenders. They ain't beating nobody to be legitimate.
What you think about that?
That's 100% correct. Can't say it better than that.
Yeah, I don't even have anything else to add to that. Like Dillian White at this point in his career should outclass any of those dudes, and if any of those dudes get a victory over Dillian White, it'll be similar to how Povetkin got his. But Shane, I don't have anything to add to that. That's about as good as you can put it. King Louis, I like Charlo, but I see it going 12. Derevianchenko's good. And King Louis, that's conventional thinking. That's conventional thinking. Like, it's gonna go 12. It's gonna be a good fight. That's conventional thinking. When I
it will definitely be a good fight.
It's definitely going to be a good fight. When I say I think Charlo's going to get a stoppage, yes, that's me thinking outside of the box. But the reason I say that, and Blunt, you can get in on this too, but the reason I say that is because Derevianchenko has ran into too many people that has Charlo's physical abilities and can counterpunch. And another thing is that Derevianchenko doesn't counterpunch. That's another big thing. He doesn't counterpunch. So a lot of the shots that Charlo loads up on, he's going to be able to get away with throwing those shots because Derevianchenko doesn't counter. But
he doesn't counter, but his volume, though. He does have a high volume.
Yeah. Now, when you say volume, I got my aspect on the volume is if you sidestep a lot of them straightforward punches, that uppercut can become a sneaky, deadly punch to get that KO. Because you know Derevianchenko is coming straight on the line. He's not a sidestepper. He's not going to cut the ring off like that.
I agree with that. I'm not even going to disagree.
Charlo can show some of that boxing that we were speaking about earlier. Footwork, ring generalship. He can put himself in a position to avoid a lot of those straightforward punches.
I can't disagree with that.
I think that's a great point. Will Stokes said my brother-in-law got blocked by Deontay Wilder. The only thing I'm gonna say is, what did brother-in-law do?
What did he get blocked? Adrian Broner about to block me.
What did he do?
On Instagram.
Right.
I swear, Adrian Broner probably thinks you work for one of his baby mamas or something like that.
Man, you see my post?
That'd be like a dream live to have BoxingFirst Vlog and Adrian Broner on the same live.
Man, I got love for the Brody, man. He just be doing a lot of simpleton class clown shit. It's like, bro,
I can't do nothing but love, bro. I can't do nothing
he's
but love,
funny
bro.
as hell. I don't even take him serious. He's funny as shit.
Man, he's serious with that stupidity, bro. That ain't playing. That man really think outside the box like that. Like he's like a immature grown up. Like just seriously, like schools are immature.
But the thing is, I know I watched an interview with brother Nazim Richardson, God rest his soul. He said he was a part of, I think it was a nationals team back when they were like kids. They were like 11, 12 years old. Owner, Carl Dargan, a bunch of them dudes was on the same team. And he was like, yo, he said the way Broner acts right now is the same way he acted back when he was 12. He was like, we used to have to grab that snot-nosed kid by his collar back when he was 11 and 12. He was like, he's the same way now that he was when he was 12. So I mean, it's really a matter of taste. Like, it's just like you got some people that he just rubs you the wrong way, and it's like,
what's the comment say?
Oh, Major Players Entertainment. What's up, guys? Major Players Entertainment. What's up with you? King Louis said Dubois gets him. I disagree with that.
Major Players say AB still that nigga. I guess them three. I guess he ain't peeping that 3-0 losing streak.
We'll get to that in a second. But
we'll get to that.
King Louis said Dubois gets him. He gets Dillian White. I disagree with that.
I disagree myself.
What you think, Blunt?
I mean, Dubois probably hitting about the same power as a Povetkin.
The problem is you don't have the same. You don't have the same delivery system. You don't have the same delivery. What you got to understand is the boy has no head movement. He has no head movement. So whilst he's got the same power, he gets hit easy. If you watch that Latte fight, he was getting posted. Too easy to hit. He's too easy to hit. At long range, he'll get hit. And when Dillian White goes to that body, he will bang that drum. He ain't gonna have no gas.
That's the main reason why against Dillian White, because he has some of the worst head movement in the division. And
he has some of the worst head movement in the sport.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be his downfall. That's gonna be his downfall.
You remember you were part of the 90s. Do you remember a guy called Henry Akinwande?
Hell
yes.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Henry Akinwande.
Yo. He do remind me of him because he had no head movement neither.
No head movement.
That's everything else. Yo, if Dubois changes that one part of his game, yo, I think he can beat damn near anybody.
Hey, but that's a good question. Y'all said his head movement. Is that something that's just part of this generation of fighters? Because when you look at
I'm thinking the same thing.
All the top heavyweights that we talking about, none of them. Dubois,
that is a fact. That is a fact.
Ajagba, Kalnacki. None of these dudes,
none of these guys,
Robin Weed has never been worked on.
Bro,
nothing. Even AJ doesn't even have head movement.
Yo, I don't know what it is, but y'all two been vibing pretty good in this live, man. Y'all been agreeing.
No, but bro, it's not even that. It's because you have to use common sense, bro. I believe it's common sense.
And that really just kicked into me right now. I'm like, I've seen all of these guys fight within the last year or 2 years. I've never seen the traditional get to your opponent, lean over from a shot. Like these dudes are either ducking all the way over or they just catching them straight to the chin. Because Ajagba, he was catching shots. I'm like, God damn, my dude.
Bro,
put your hands up or something.
Yeah, you can make a legit claim. The top 10, I would say maybe outside of Usyk, everybody in the top 10 in heavyweight don't have a head move. None of them.
Fury does. Fury
has good. Hold on. Fury has good upper body movement. He got shoulder movement, waist movement. You know what I'm saying? But not.
No, but you know what?
Head
You know what? I would disagree with you in the sense that the reason why I say he has good head movement is because he's very subtle. One thing he doesn't have is good hands defensively. He doesn't have good defensive hands. Like he doesn't catch a lot of punch. But if you look at him, he does a lot of subtle things with his head. Like just by if you watch the Wilder fight, even though he gets hit, he turned his face. So even though he never gets hit flush on the chin, like his chin's never in the sky like an Ajagba. So even though his head doesn't move all the way, he always turns his face, or he's always creating an angle where his head is moving out of the line. So I will give him credit at that.
But I think he's good at keeping his head off line. I don't think that's necessarily head movement. I think he just keeps his head off the line.
He does, but
Usyk and somewhat Fury. Outside of the two, everybody else at heavyweight in the top 10, their head movement sucks. Their head movement sucks. Everybody in the top 10, it sucks. Hey, Blunt, anybody in the top 10 got their head movement?
I mean, I give you another one.
The best head movement in the game. I mean, right now, the best defensive heavyweight is Fury, hands down. There's no defensive heavyweight I see out there. Not Big Bang Zhang, not Junior Foy. None of these guys are showing me a defensive nature. Like, I'm going to move out of the way. I'm a shoulder roll.
What do you think of Hunt? Defensive.
Michael Hunter. I'll let me take that one. Michael Hunter is very solid defensively early.
But the problem with him is his mentality he gets carried away sometimes, and sometimes he's over aggressive, and that's when he gets caught. But defensively, he's all right.
Yeah, defensively he's pretty solid, but he's one of those guys. The later it gets in the fight, the more his defense deteriorates.
That's because he starts the fight so quickly, and he loses gas. He loses gas down the stretch.
Yeah, I would. If Michael Hunter had a better gas tank, he would be a problem. He would have
beat Povetkin, even though I feel like he beat Povetkin, but he would have got a clear win over Povetkin.
I thought Povetkin beat him by a round, but that's just.
I thought Hunter won, but I thought Hunter won comfortably. But
thanks, bro.
That was a draw.
You thought it was a draw?
I thought it was a draw.
But their comments.
Oh, let's get to the comments. Said I agree with the Lardy point.
What was the Lardy point?
I don't know. I had to think about that one. King Louis said they real fighters. They just big dudes. I can agree with that.
No, I think he meant Latte, not Lardy. Latte when Latte fought Dubois. I think.
Oh yes.
None of this shit, man. Somebody don't give me a goddamn magnifying lens with my old ass.
Hey man, we'll put them on, good brother. We reading them out.
You know what? Don't be disrespectful. I know how to get to Philly.
Hey, that's fine. I say reading them out. Major Players Entertainment said Fury does. And I guess he's talking about the head movement. But you can listen, with Shane, I just said we're really being really tactical with that. Like where you could say, like, okay, Fury has good head movement. I'm looking at it like he keeps his head off the line. You don't have
I agree. And I feel like Major Player, what you also have to remember is I don't even think it's so much head movement, it's just awkwardness. He's so tall that you don't expect him to move his head off the line so much. If he was 6'4", it wouldn't be that effective. But because he's 6'9", it's so effective. Like it's very difficult. So I do get what you're saying about moving your head off the line. It's not really head movement. If you look at head movement, it's like head movement is who's a big guy that uses a lot of head movement? I don't even know. Like Tyson. Tyson is head movement. Mike Tyson.
Head movement.
That's head movement.
Mike Tyson.
Traditional sense of the word. Bob and weave.
You know what, bro? You know who we forgot? Povetkin. Povetkin has good head movement. Povetkin does have good head movement.
You know what?
Well, he patterned his whole style behind Mike, so.
Yeah,
he had Teddy Atlas as a trainer.
Povetkin has good head movement. For a heavyweight, he has good head movement. Which is the reason why I was more impressed with Dillian White in that fight, because the work that he was doing, and Povetkin had good head movement in that fight too. He was good. He was dipping side to side, as far as that, and he wasn't staying on the line. So for Dillian White to have the success that he had in that fight, with Povetkin being on point defensively, because he's not always on point defensively with the head movement. He was really on point defensively with the head movement, but I think Dillian White was so clean in that first 4 rounds. I just thought it was impressive. I can't wait for the rematch.
Facts. What's the next comment?
Boxing Learner said, "What's up?" Will Stokes What's up, boxing learner? Will Stokes said Fury would have to disagree with you about none of these heavyweights having head movement. Yeah, we threw Fury in the mix. We threw Fury in the mix. Fury, Povetkin, and on occasion Michael Hunter. On occasion. Usyk. Yeah, it's a few. It's a few. King Louis said, I'm gonna jump on later this week. I still believe Dubois gets some. King Louis,
he needs to jump on the live. He needs to jump on the live.
King Louis, we'll set something up this week to have you on the live. We definitely want to have you on. Actually,
someone else said they wanted to jump on the live as well. I don't know who that was.
Who else said they wanted? Oh, we missed somebody.
Major player said he wants to jump on the live.
Yeah, but we missed a new person. Katako Maya. What's up with you? Katako Maya. We never heard of Katako Maya. But okay.
Good looking out for tapping in. Appreciate all the support.
We appreciate all the support. We appreciate you jumping on. Listen, if you're not subscribed to BoxingFirst Vlog, definitely do so. Definitely subscribe. And then on Instagram, all three of us, BoxingFirst Vlog. On Instagram, I am Shane on Instagram, Box with G5TV on Instagram. Definitely follow us because if you want to get on the live, you can definitely jump on. But
Major Play said he's gonna jump on a live. Just put what's your Instagram?
Players Entertainment. Put your Instagram down. If Louis, I got your number, so I don't need to.
Major Player, just put your Instagram down, and then when you put your Instagram, Jeff will follow you.
What are you talking about? Jason Phillips rematch.
Oh, you know what? Yo, I'm so stupid, yo. I'm so stupid. I'm having a moment. That's Mike. Why you ain't in the link, bro?
Mike don't get his ass in here.
Yeah, I sent you the link, bro. That's why he threw me off.
Who's Major Player? Mike.
That's Mike Peck. Yeah. I sent him the link the same time I sent y'all the link. He's fucking. Hold on.
You ain't interviewing one of his fighters. He don't want to talk to us.
Hey man. Hey, hold on, Mike. I'm not even gonna comment on any of your Jason Phillips stuff until you jump on this live because I sent it to you. I'll get into that.
Yeah, Mike. He laughing and shit.
Yeah, he know he wrong. He know he wrong.
I'm a girl.
Hold on. I asked him if he had the Chrome set up. He said, "Yeah, I got the Chrome set up." I said, "Yo, I'm gonna send you the link." I sent everybody else the link. He said, "Vlog got me dying." Yeah, you gotta jump in here, bro. You gotta jump in here. But yeah, let's get.
Who else was fighting? Who else fought yesterday?
Erickson Lubin, Terrell Gausha, snooze fest. Kevin. That was my favorite trainer. That's a snooze fest.
He's one of your favorite trainers?
Kevin Cunningham, yeah.
Oh yeah. Coach Cunningham.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite trainers. For real, you know what I'm saying?
I was impressed with Lubin's trajectory over the last few years, but yesterday's fight was a crap.
Yeah, it was dreadful, but I had a feeling it was going to be dreadful because Terrell Gausha, he just doesn't do anything offensively. Like he doesn't do anything offensively. It's hard fighting a guy to get him open himself up offensively. It's hard to get a guy. That's the hardest guy to get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest guy to get him out of here. That's why I said with Ajagba, I was just like it was hard for them to get that guy up out of here because he don't open up. But
it's one of them ones.
Did you watch King Tugs?
What you?
The first fight. No, you know what? Forget that. Forget King Tugs. Let's get the boots. Let's get the boots. We gotta wait till Vlog get back on this.
I don't know if it's Boots or you, but one of you guys have some mad background noise.
That's Vlog. I don't have nothing going on in the background.
So it has to be Vlog.
Yeah,
it has to be Vlog. I'm in silence.
Yo, what you got in the background, bro?
Who, me?
That's
my fucking banner.
No, I know you got the banner. I'm talking about the noise. You got the TV on in the background?
Oh, you need me to turn that shit off?
Yeah.
Turn it down a little bit.
Turn it off. Turn it up. Turn it down or something.
There you go. He flicking through channels.
Yeah, like. What is this guy doing?
Hold on. I know he got some money. He got some money on some games. He got some money on some games.
They don't kick me off the live.
Watch
Man, that old dude way too much.
Hey, bro.
Sorry.
Was you flicking channels? You got money on some games?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Man, homie, why Detroit do me dirty today, bro? Only game I lost was Detroit. Hit everything else, bro. Fucking like a 10-team parlay, couple $1,000, bro. Fucking Detroit, man. And they was winning the game too. It was up like 21-7.
Crazy. We got Mike said vlog got me dying. Said G5 ain't capping. I definitely sent the link. I'll tell you that in a minute. Lubin still ain't ready. Him and Tony need to go at it. Him and Tony Harrison need to go at it. You know what? Let's tackle that. Let's tackle that. Erickson Lubin won against Terrell Gausha, and that was a title eliminator. So technically, he's supposed to get a title shot. But King Louis said he want to see Tony Harrison go at it. I guess vlog. I'll start with you. Do you like that fight? Would you want to see that fight?
And be honest, bro, based on that fight, I didn't see the fight, but just because he didn't knock him out, like, you got to be impressive. You know what I mean? When you taking a step into a title fight, it should be coming off of an impressive victory. Not like
to knock Gausha out is difficult though. You have to bear that in mind. Gausha's a hard guy to knock out.
Yeah,
he kind of goes in there with a sparring mentality, sparring partner.
To answer that question though, I would have to see that Lubin fight. Like, I didn't see it. Was he impressive? Did he dominate from, you know?
Let me get at that real quick. I'm gonna answer.
You gotta answer that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer that for you. Both of them from round 1 through round 9, they were both very tactical. Neither one of them took chances. It's just the fact that Lubin threw more shots in those rounds. He was more aggressive in those rounds. Round 10, Gausha hurt the shot. Hurt Lubin with a shot, gave him a stank leg. Lubin survived the rest of the round. Round 11 was a good action round, and then round 12, Lubin hurt Gausha. But out of 12 rounds, only 3 rounds they opened up offensively. So Terrell Gausha is one of those guys. He's just part of the guy to get him out of here is the guy that don't open up offensively. Like, he's just defensive all day.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
He's one of. I don't think the Gausha fight was a real good indication of the improvement that Lubin has made. Lubin looked okay because of the circumstances. It's hard to get.
I want to see Lubin fight a puncher. The reason why I want to see Lubin fight a puncher is because he got knocked out against Charlo, and to me, you just want to know that everything's all good in the defensive department and in the chin department. He needs confidence in himself that he can go into that fight knowing that he can fight his style without having to worry about his chin holding up. And I want to see him. I want to see him get a lot of target practice where he has to worry about defense. He has to worry about what's coming at him.
So, would you like to see a Tony Harrison fight? Tony
Harrison is not aggressive enough to me. I want someone who would be aggressive.
Yeah, I would say
I would prefer for him to fight Castano.
Castano's a good fight. I don't know. I would say Hurd. Give me Lubin Hurd. That's a fight.
Lubin Hurd can work. Lubin Castano can work.
I like Lubin Hurd based on the fact Hurd got to fight somebody. Is the man retired? I'm trying to figure out.
Like, yeah, so he had that one fight, and that was it. We haven't heard from him since. So,
like, I'm worried about weight issues. Is he still at 154?
I don't know. I've been saying I wanted him at 160.
Oh yeah, that his framework fits him at 160 perfectly, like an old school the way Hearns just fit into that middleweight. I mean,
he's another fighter that can't. He's another fighter that can't defend. So I don't really like him neither.
Who Hurd?
I've never been a fan of Hurd. Never been a fan of him.
Yeah, Hurd. Now his last fight, he tried to change his style up a little bit. He tried to change his style up too much, actually. He was doing a lot of moving.
I actually remember that fight.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of moving around the ring, and I don't like seeing that for this reason. Some guys need full changes, and some guys need subtle changes. Like I'm gonna steal your line on this one. Hurd needs to just focus strictly on head movement. You know what I'm saying? Understanding distance. I think that's Hurd's biggest problem. He don't understand distance. Like a defensive move that he'll be too close to try it. Like he'll be too close for it to be effective. Like he'll try a defensive move and he'll still get hit. You know what I'm saying? I think his judging the distance is horrible. But that's the first thing in being a good defensive fighter. If you don't know how to judge distance, you don't know how to judge a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get rocked with a shot if you're too close. And I think that's Hurd's problem. They try to change his style up completely. But Blunt, I agree with you 100%. I don't know where Hurd is right now. I don't know where Hurd is, but just off of King Louis' comment, I would want to see Tony Harrison and Erickson Lubin just because it's not gonna tell me what I need to know about Lubin. I would say a Hurd, Casano was a good fight. I'm trying to think who else is a good fight at 54.
I mean, if he's crossing this, if he was to cross the street, I would have a good fight for him.
What's that?
Adamis.
Yeah, that would be a good fight. That'd be a good fight. Yeah. Let me see.
Who else is there at 154? Literally, 154 is an empty division.
J Rod.
I'm looking it up right now.
No.
Patrick Cestero is a good fight.
No, but he's on the other side of the street.
Yeah, he on the other side of the street.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I could have said that. I don't see that fight happening.
Yeah, 54 is kind of. It got a bunch of guys on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody really stands out.
I know it's a bunch of names on here I don't recognize.
Yeah, that's the rankings for you.
Yeah, that's 154.
That's 154.
I don't like that. 154 is one of my least favorite division. 154.
Vlog crazy.
What's going on with Sergio and them? Like, are these guys fighting at 154? Sergio, they got him in here.
Who?
Sergio Martinez, he's supposed to be back. Why they don't fight one of these guys like that?
Sergio Martinez. Isn't he like 1 million years old?
I know that, bro, but these guys need names. These guys, you're trying to do something with the division. So the guys that need Charlo.
To me, what you're gonna see in the division is simple. Crawford eventually is gonna get fed up of fighting at 147 and not getting no fights. He's gonna move up to 154 and gonna get a vacant WBO belt. That's what's gonna happen.
Hey, 140. Oh, you're talking about 154. Yeah,
that's what I think.
I can see that happening because there's no real comp. He's gonna be doing the same thing he did at 147, fighting around the edges of the division, and then 154. I mean, you got a lot of older names, you know, the Lauras, the Martinezes.
Hold on, hey Shane. Sergio ranked number 6.
Who Martinez?
I mean, knocked dude out, didn't he?
Hold on.
Didn't he just knock somebody out?
Hold on. Hey, Vlog. Shane didn't know that. Tell him to look up which which sanctioning body? I think it's WBA.
WBO. It had to be WBO.
It's either WBO or WBA.
That on this one I'm looking at, it ain't saying what division. This I don't even like this International Boxing Organization.
No, that's the IBO one. No,
that's IBO. That's IBO.
Don't go to that one. Go to
I'm gonna just hit ESPN and see what they saying.
Or you know what? Just type in the search box Sergio Martinez ranked number 6. It should come up.
Ranked number 6.
He's ranked number 6 in the WBA or the WBO.
Junior middleweight.
That is ridiculous.
Man.
The WBA, the 154 division used to be hot. It used to be fire, but it's now rubbish.
Yeah, it fell off a little bit.
Yeah. King Louis said, "Boots the future." Been telling people,
Boots is my favorite prospect.
What y'all feel about that?
Boots is my favorite prospect, but I wasn't overly impressed with yesterday.
Boots and Ugas.
Think that's a good one?
Boots, he beats Ugas.
Boots is my favorite
Y'all
prospect.
think that's possible? You think that's?
Yeah.
You know what? Hold on. Let me get in on that real quick. I had there's a guy that's on Twitter. His name is Rick Glaser. He's been around boxing for a long time. He said there's actually a lawsuit going between father, his brother, and him, and a guy that actually promotes him. I forgot the guy's name, but he said the lawsuit's been around about 18 months. And he said that's
about Celia.
Huh?
Yeah,
no, it's somebody different. It's a manager. I'm sorry, not a promoter, a manager. So there's legal issues. There's a legal battle in regards to Boots in court. As far as his management is concerned. So I learned that today. Somebody got it.
You're cracking.
Somebody tapping in on the live, man. The aliens.
Yo, as soon as he said aliens, the static stopped. So you might have a point. But yeah,
what was I gonna say? But yeah, when it comes to Boots, yeah, I'm extremely. Boots is my favorite prospect. I think he's the #1 prospect on the planet. But yesterday's performance, I wasn't overly impressed with. They
said he was showboating a little bit.
I watched the fight. I watched the full fight.
I said, Blunt, did you watch the fight? You watched?
Nah, I missed that one. Bro. My app was acting up crazy, man. That ESPN app, I see why it's only $5, bro. God damn. I mean, you cannot. That's some AOL buffering. You gotta plug the tether back in the phone socket, and man, that shit was ridiculous, homie.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like it's really crazy. But but Boots Ugas, so you got winning that fight.
I like Boots' speed. Ugas fast, but he don't got no punch variety, and his footwork stink. Boots beats him on footwork alone.
What you think?
I see that, but I just want to see a better mentality from Boots. I want to see a better mentality from Boots. He would have to fight a good mentality.
What do you mean?
Now, let me dive back. I got a name for y'all. Y'all said we need a fight for Lubin at 154. What about Beefy Smith? Tell me Beefy won't come across the pond and grab a check. Beefy come over and get that check.
The check won't be that big for him. The check won't be that big.
You know what? Let me.
You got Lubin on Showtime. Lubin fighting on Showtime. So that's the money behind.
The reason why it won't be that big for him is because the fight he wants is Kell Brook. So Kell Brook is a way bigger fight than
he may not come over. He might. Oh, you know what? We'll tackle it anyway. Like Shane, you're correct on that. Like he's either going for Kell Brook or I don't think he'll come over and fight Lubin, but let's just tackle it anyway. I do think Liam Smith fights Erickson Lubin. There's enough holes in Beefy Smith's game to where we'll actually get some answers as far as Lubin is concerned. Lubin leaves himself open enough to where if he's getting caught by Beefy Smith, then you know we got a problem. You understand what I'm saying? We got a problem. But at the same time, if Lubin is the dude that he say that he is offensively, then he should be able to get off with Beefy Smith. So either way, that's a fight where you would get some answers as far as Lubin is concerned. I think Lubin wins the fight. But in terms of like Blunt, your point, like you would get if Lubin's people wanted to get some answers as far as Lubin is concerned, how by his progression. Okay, hold on a second, y'all. Y'all go ahead. Hold on a second.
Let's just go to the comments. So the next comment was,
man, I done kicked that. I ain't knowing the live in there, bro. Would they read it?
I'm reading it through. The next one was Toshi. Toshi said, I put money on Melina. I don't know what that was about.
That was the Melina. He talking about the Melina Pedraza fight. We was getting ready to touch in on that one next. That one was coming into that fight. I did give Melina a boxer's chance, a fighter's chance.
I didn't give him.
He boxed more.
I didn't give him a chance. I thought Pedraza was gonna. I
mean, but if it was a different style fight, he could have done better to me. He boxed instead of fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't want to. You don't really want to. It depends what Pedraza turns up, because Pedraza is a hot and cold fighter. He's a fighter that he just turns up different on a different day.
In the fight we saw last night, he was in and out. He boxed till he started going forward, slowed Melina down. He was actually going for the KO. But Melina, the style of fight he came into it with, it was like two boxers jousting, and then Melina realized he can't do that. He don't have the speed to counter punch.
Just the speed, but he didn't have the range as well. He wasn't getting the range right.
Oh man, he couldn't figure out that southpaw stance either. That's when he was switching. He was killing him with that. But I thought he should have had a grittier fight, bro. Meaning, I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna wrap one hand and I'm gonna work with the other. I'm gonna switch hands like a gritty wear down fight. He let Melina stay fresh with his movement. You know what I mean? You can keep your breath if you moving, bouncing around. You keep your legs stay light footed. I thought he should have made. Melina should have made Pedraza back up more. He should have stayed in his chest and just made it a gritty fight, bro. I mean, not a boxing match. You was going to lose a boxing match.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm back. Where we leave off as far as the comments?
Toshi.
Should I put money on Melina?
So go to the next comment.
Okay. King Louis, you crazy. I'm not taking the Lion with plus 15 against Green Bay. Oh, that's for you, Blunt.
Plus 15.
What was the line?
But no, in all honesty, bro, Detroit has been having Green Bay number. That's why, the divisional games usually close. So you got damn near 7 points. I'm going to take the 7. It was 6.5 with the ticket out, on my site. So I took the 6.5, and it was close till I think it was some mistakes made in that game. I didn't see that one today, but I make those. I'm a different kind of better, man. I ain't your regular dude, man. You feel me? I don't think like everybody else.
King Louis said the feedback is crazy.
That was you before. That was you.
That's when the aliens was on your roof.
Hopefully they off the King Louis said Herd doo-doo, bruh. Santana made Herd come out and basically say his plan for his early part of his career was to be a people.
I agree.
Tackle that?
I agree.
I mean, he is the biggest one. He is the biggest 154 pounder. So if you wanted to say that's
Let's
what
be
we
honest.
designed him to be,
Look at his
the
biggest wins.
guy in the
If
division.
you look at his biggest wins, they've all been down to weight. All his biggest wins have been down to weight. When he unified the belts with Arislani Lara, he only won that fight because of weight. He didn't win that fight because he was a better fighter on the night. He just was the heavier fighter on the night, and he wore Arislani Lara down. And the same thing with what the flip just happened.
Let me find out you got the aliens on your roof, Shane.
Man, let me get off this live before they come knock at my door. What the hell going on?
I'm back now.
He's back. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what that sound. I can still hear the sound. I don't know what the sound is, bro.
Bro, but them, other than that, bro,
I'm telling you, it's blunt.
Can I answer me this question though? Honestly, we talking 154 right now. Why is J-Rock still in the rankings? Like this is these months later, bro. So these rankings had time to be fixed along these different websites. Why is he still in the rankings?
Why is he not supposed to be in the rankings?
PBC had him third. This was just on their show, on their TV thing, this day list. They had him third. Right now on ESPN, they got him third. So basically, he's around third or fourth on a lot of these top 10 lists.
Where do you think he should be? Where do you think he should be?
Probably 9th, 10th.
There's 9 to 10 of a guy in J-Rock right now.
I mean,
everybody that we talking about pretty much, and nobody else that's working. Because right now, all the names is Jason Rosario, obviously, J-Rock, Jason Hurd, Arislani Lara, Brian Castino, Tony Harrison, Liam B. Smith, Texera, and Erickson Lubin, Patrick Texera.
Texera is there. I mean,
yeah, the division. That's what
I could probably name about 5 fighters better than J-Rock.
Me answering my own question: is it because the division is not thick with names? It's not
when Munguia moved up, then you had Saddam Ali, and then you had Saddam Ali left the division. Cotto left the division. You know, he had so many guys leave the division at similar times, and then I mean, you still got Tim Tszyu. Where do you put Tim Tszyu in that division?
Right. I think it's you know, the thing is like it's hard to get an accurate ranking on guys that on B minus C plus guys, and that's what all of them are. Like they're either B. They're all middle of the pack. They're all on the same level. Like none of them stands out. So you can.
I mean, the closest standout you got is Charlo. I think Charlo
stands out the most. But if you really want to nitpick, he just lost not that long ago.
Facts.
You know what I mean? If you really want to nitpick it. So, if anybody stands out, it is Jermell Charlo. But I mean, everybody's beating everybody. Like, there's not one dominant guy.
So to answer my question, you guys is basically saying J-Rock still on the list because there's nobody else to put there.
No, I don't agree with it.
I would agree with it. I don't agree. I would put him 3 though. I wouldn't put him 3. I'd put him 6 or 7. 6 or 7.
He's still in the top 10, but I would say he's maybe like 7, 8 right now. I don't agree with 3. I don't agree with 3 at all. And I don't think he's in the top 5. You can't put him in the top 5 right now.
Yeah, if looking at this list that I got in front of me, ESPN, I would just move him down. Because I don't know who else that's underneath to put ahead of him.
Yeah, he's
nobody.
I mean, you have Charlo, you have Rosario, you have Teixeira, you have Castano, you have Lara.
That's 5.
That's 5. Anybody else is a stretch. Anybody else is a stretch.
Yeah, I get
right,
it.
Because I can't say I wouldn't put Lubin. I wouldn't put Lubin over J Rock because Lubin just hasn't had a significant victory. Like he hasn't had a significant victory, and J Rock was just unified not that long ago. So I'm not gonna,
What
I'm
about
not
a J Rock Tony Harrison fight? Both PBC dudes.
I like that fight.
You think that fight makes sense?
Yeah, I like that fight. That fight makes sense.
I think Tony Harrison needs to fight. He needs to have a fight. Oh, he needs to have a fight.
But that's a good style matchup for both guys, though.
Yeah, I know, but to me, Harrison still needs to prove a lot to me because I still don't think he won the first fight, and in the second fight he got dusted. I just feel like he's just got a good name because he had a lucky decision.
I agree with that too. I think that's a good fight to find out who gets the springboard. This, the cleanup after the pay-per-view. You get one of those like cupcake sort of title fights, but it's a name. You know what I mean? So one of those two guys.
I got one for you. Even though he's a prospect, Madrimov. He's another fighter. He's gonna be in the top 10.
Is another. Yeah, Madrimov.
He's gonna be in the top 10 soon.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the top 10 soon. Madrimov's a problem. He's definitely a problem. King Louis says, guys kind of ducking Boots. I disagree with that because Ugas, he's like right on the cusp. Like, getting a Boots victory is not gonna do anything. Hood points. It's gonna get him hood points. Like, it's not gonna get him no.
He needs a title. He needs a title.
So I kind of don't agree with that. Toshi said Ennis versus Virgil.
Ain't gonna happen.
Virgil, he don't deserve that fight yet. Ennis put in too much work. Virgil he needs some other type of name.
Ain't gonna happen. It won't happen.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, but just messing around with it, I think Boots would beat Virgil Ortiz. I think
Boots stops him.
I don't know if Boots will stop him.
No, I think Boots stops him. I think Virgil Hunter's sometimes defensively irresponsible. He's sometimes especially when he's trading. He's got that trade. He trades with a chin. You don't do that in boxing. Trade with a chin.
He don't got the best footwork. When you dealing with a fighter that's got natural defensive ability and can move, he can set you up a little bit easier, a lot easier than you can set him up. So it's just not. To me, that's just not a good matchup for Virgil. Period. I wouldn't put him in there with somebody that can move better than him. I don't like the style matchup. I don't like. Yeah, that's not a good style matchup for him at all.
Tochi, we're all in agreement here. Boots would be Virgil Ortiz. Slervin, some Brazilian, is WBO champ and junior ranked second.
The WBO champ is Teixeira. The WBO champ is Teixeira. Patrick Teixeira. That's the WBO champ.
I'm trying to hear what it feels.
It's coming from Blunt.
Yo, hey, Blunt, you got your phone anywhere around you?
Man, I'm on my phone, bro. I'm trying to keep the shit from dying on me. Y'all here bumping y'all tongue, killing all my charge.
Blunt, just for a second, press mute. Just press for a second. Press mute.
Oh no, I do that shit.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Why, y'all hear something?
Yeah, it's like this hollow thing. We trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Oh, that's probably my fan.
Hold on.
That ain't me, man. No, that ain't it. That shit is. Y'all gonna leave me alone. Y'all
no, that ain't it. No, that's not it.
You still hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Hold on a second, bro. I'm gonna mute you for a second, bro.
All right, I'll just
it's gone.
It's on his end.
I knew it.
Yeah, hold on. It's something
man, there's noise everywhere in the world, man. We don't nobody live in no cave.
It's something in your background.
Oh, that's my AC, man. I'm right here over the AC, bro. I can't do nothing about that.
I don't know if that's it, bro. We didn't hear it all. We didn't hear it the whole. You had your AC on the whole time.
I don't know. It probably came on and came off. I don't know. Why?
Yeah,
we'll figure it out later.
In response to Lubin, Teixeira is the WBO champion.
Yeah,
He beat Artemis. That was a fight. That was probably fight of the year 2012.
yeah, that was a good fight. Real good fight. Will Stokes said, "How successful do you think Kell Brook could be at 154?" Will Stokes,
Zero success.
Stop playing. Will Stokes, you're gonna stop playing, man. Like Kell Brook is not gonna be no player at 154.
He had a chance to fight Hurd when Hurd was unified champion. He didn't
take it. He didn't take it. So, as much as I love Kell Brook is irrelevant right now. Blunt,
I know why he got to himself. I know why he got is only because of himself.
He did it to himself.
Yeah. Like he's waiting. I heard talk of him and about right around Corona and everything of him and what's the boy Manny Pacquiao just dusted up Thurman. So why a fight like that didn't happen? Like that's not even a scary fight. Like you know what I mean? You actually have the chance to win that fight. So does he just want to fight Amir Khan and that's it?
That his career revolves around Amir Khan.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's personal, bro. Like Amir must have knocked his sister or something. Like I don't know. When you want to hold out and just fight one guy like that, bro, I know it's a money fight. I put the bag on it. Why is the bag? I have no idea.
You must have done something to him personally.
Yeah. I hear a jingling. Yeah, we hear it. Toshi said Hogan, Madrimov.
Hogan's a decent fighter, but
Hogan's a decent fighter. Madrimov's that dude though. Slervin said Bernard Hopkins in the chat, the alien. That was funny. King Louis said you need headphones.
Me?
Yeah, you.
He said you need headphones. You got a pair of headphones?
No, what I do have.
But it's good getting that stuff out the way.
Go on. What's next? What's the next comment?
No, that was the last comment. I actually want to see what happens with the head. Cause it's not as air conditioned. It's not
who?
I said it's not your.
Don't get on my nerves.
No, I said it's not your air conditioning. It's not your air conditioning. Cause when you first jumped on, we didn't hear it.
Let me put the headphones on so y'all can stop complaining. I don't like that. Hold on.
Something's connecting with the site. I think you're watching the live and you got the live on the same. I don't know what.
Are you watching the? You got a tablet or something there?
Yeah.
Turn the tablet off.
It is now. I'm on ESPN, so the tablet ain't even on the live at this moment.
We don't hear the sound no more.
It's gone. The sound's gone.
Hello?
It's gone.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. It was the tablet.
I can't hear you.
Take the headphones out.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
It was the tablet, bro.
No, I thought I was supposed to be talking through these two.
Oh no, listen. Your tablet was on live while you were on live, so the feedback was bouncing off.
The feedback was coming.
I don't know about that, man. I told y'all I'm from the cassette deck era, man. We just do the 8-track and everything. I don't know nothing about that feedback shit.
Listen, we figured out the problem, so that's so
tell King Louis I'll surely do apologize.
Now he hold on. Will Stokes said, "Really, you don't think Kell could bring it back against?"
You need to stop with this. You need to stop with this patriotic mentality. He's upon this love for British.
Teixeira will put the volume on Kell Brook.
Yeah, Teixeira.
That's too much volume for Kell Brook. He's not defensively good enough to avoid that type of pressure that a fighter like Teixeira.
I go one step further. Kell Brook hasn't been fit, like physically fit, probably since before the Golovkin fight. You know, you look at that when he fought Golovkin, the first half of the fight he was good. Second half of the fight he had no steam. When he fought Errol Spence, the first half of the fight he was good. Second half he had no steam. When Teixeira starts lighting him up, he's gonna have no steam anymore in that second half of the fight.
The thing with Kell Brook, the thing with Kell Brook is Kell Brook, before the Golovkin fight, he dropped like 30-something pounds.
Yeah.
Like when they did the 30-day check, he was at the max limit at the 30-day check, and he was at the max limit at the 7-day check. So we talk about different fighters dropping a lot of weight to get down. He's one of those guys. Slavin is laughing at Blunt. King Louis is laughing at Blunt. I gotta look that up for him. They laugh
This some bullshit.
Hey yo, they laugh at the tablet situation, bro.
Huh?
I said King Louis and Slavin is laughing about your tablet situation.
Oh man, I don't know nothing about that shit, man. I'm just trying to, connect with the folks and talk with my peoples and.
We had aliens jumping the tablet, man. It was crazy.
Man, yeah. Y'all made
me.
We're
about to wrap this up.
Taylor.
Yeah. But we gonna leave it there. This was a real good one.
I had some fun.
Yeah, we definitely
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we definitely had some fun on this one. We're going to jump on again. Let's do Tuesday. What's your schedule looking like?
I'm open.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, Tuesday. So we're gonna jump on Tuesday. Let's think of a topic. We can you know what? Let's cover the pay-per-view. Let's cover the
get someone else on the live. Try to get someone else on the live as well.
Yeah, I'll talk to King Louis. I'll talk to King Louis, see if he can jump on the live. We'll definitely have somebody else on the live, but we'll cover the entire card. It's 5 titles. 5. What is what? 6 fights. 6 fights. 5 title fights.
Yeah, should be interesting. I'm gonna do some homework.
So we can do we kind of do a live breakdown of of those fights and pretty much go from there. So that'll be on tap for Tuesday. We'll put out a promo video on Instagram and Twitter and all that, so people can jump on. But so Tuesday. But this one was a good one, fellas. BoxingFirst Vlog. You want to give them your social media and all that good stuff, brother?
Man, y'all know I'm all over the place. IG, banging out videos for YouTube, BoxingFirst Vlog. We even be rocking on TikTok with a little bit of comedy and boxing and things like that. So fuck with me, man. I'm all over the place.
Hey, man, and congratulations to BoxingFirst Vlog, man. You got.
I hit 100 subscribers.
Got to 100 subs on YouTube and got to 100
on the gram from the basement, man. Grind.
Basement, man. It's that's a monumental moment, and people don't understand that. Like, I still remember when I got to my 100. Like, you know what I mean? I remember where I was at. I remember the day, all of that. I remember how I felt when I got to that point. It's a monumental moment. So it's like, now we got to go from 100 to 5. So then we got to go from 100 to 500, and then we got to go from 500 to a stack. But you literally got 25 subscribers in 24 hours.
I mean, from time to time, I might give you a gem. You feel me? From time to time, you can get a little info from over here.
But that's something to pay attention to, because that doesn't happen often. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gaining 25 subs in 24 hours. You went from 82 to 106. You know what I'm saying? You went from 82
cross promotion.
24 hours.
I was doing my cross promotion on the gram. I'm doing hella good works though, bro.
And
like, I ain't putting out no garbage ass content.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you have to find out what works. Like, that's the good thing about it. Like, you have to find out what works right now. You know what I mean? So you're actually in a better position than I was when I first started. I didn't have anybody to consult with in terms of them having an actual channel. Like, I was consulting with Shane, but it was just on this channel. Like, it wasn't, Shane doesn't have a YouTube channel. Like, so you're in a much better spot to really blow. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, hold on, man. I got to kick my son out and shit, man. Get all your shit. Get the fuck out. No, I'm just playing.
Shane,
hold on, man. I'll be right back. Don't say bye yet.
All right, underscore. I'm Shane one on all platforms and all Instagram stuff. To be honest.
Yeah, and Twitter, G5Jeff TV, Instagram, Box with G5Jeff TV. And we're gonna be putting out. We're gonna put out a post on YouTube about the live on Tuesday. We're gonna put a post out on Instagram. We're gonna put a post out on Twitter, announcing what we're gonna be talking about as far as Tuesday's live. We will have a guest on. We don't know who yet, but it could be King Louis, it could be Mike Patterson, it could be somebody else. But you will have a total of at least 4 people on Tuesday live. But we appreciate you guys actually taking time out of your schedule to come listen to us. You know, it don't matter if we going back and forth about something or we agree on something, disagree on something. Like, the one thing about us is boxing, like, all day long. Like, it's boxing at the end of the day, and none of us are too proud to be like, hey, we know everything. Like, we're not, you know, we're open to learning. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. We're open to learning. We're open to educating. And I can say every single live, I learned something new every single live. You know what I'm saying? I take something out of every single live that we do, and you can't say that about a lot of lives. Like, people don't, they're not able to speak their mind because they feel like somebody's gonna block them. We don't do that over here. We let you get yours. You know what I'm saying? And if you bringing something to the table that I may not know about, or Shane may not know about, or Vlog may not know about, we gonna be like, okay, cool. Like, drop some game on us. We're humble enough to say that. We all feel like we have boxing knowledge to a certain degree, but if somebody's bringing some other information that, you know, we don't know about, we're able to embrace it. And that's the difference between this live and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, on behalf of G5Jeff TV, Shane just jumped up out of here. It's like 3 a.m. over there. And
yeah, man.
yeah, so shout out to Shane for staying up. But yeah, BoxingFirst Vlog in the building. You know what I'm saying? And G5Jeff TV, man. We salute y'all, man. We are out.
All right, man. See you Tuesday, my guy.
I'll hit you up, bro.
All right, family.
All right.